I have returned once again today to actually deliver another stream of Usogui. If it actually is working, that is. If it is working. Okay, that's good. We're Gucci, we're working. So yes, it's been quite a while since I actually done Usogui. Do apologise for actually being away from it. I wasn't expecting to be so away from it, but I accidentally got kind of caught up on another shit, so the reason why it was kind of a bit absent. But now, oh shit, I hit my microphone. Hopefully now I actually can do it a bit more often and also see the crazy adventures of Baku, because the dude's actually fucking insane. Let's be real. The man's a quirky lad. He's probably the quirkiest of all quirky. When I say quirky dude, I do believe he is the quirkiest. Right, so streaming. Come by and get comfy as we read some more Usogui. Also, I forgot to put my fan on, so I'm going to do that quickly as well, because I probably might, in theory, lose my sanity in this room, because it is quite hot. One of the main reasons why I haven't been streaming too often recently is because it's like 40 degrees in England, and, well, technically it's 30 degrees, but the problem is, due to the fact that our houses are really old and retain heat, it's about 50 degrees in your room. So currently, it's like a goddamn sauna. So I'm going to turn my fan on just in case I accidentally get a heat stroke. Right, cool. Because, you know, don't accidentally want to get a heat stroke today. It's not on my agenda, as they say. Right. Let's read chapter 11, which actually is called The Man Called Usogui. He is John Usogui. Right, cool. You have to try harder, otherwise, old man, you'll be eaten by me. The Man Called Usogui, which is chapter 11. How did you break through their pincer attack in that situation? Shut up and think about it yourself, geezer. What exactly happened? If I look closely, the blood on you isn't yours. That means it's my comrade's blood. You only have a knife, so at that moment you entered his range. He should have shot you. It's impossible to take him down with only a knife. How exactly did you? The dude just did it. Dude just did it. Oh, I took my headphones off. Actually, don't need those anymore. Just realised that. I was like, when do I have headphones on? Right. Ugh. A taboo. Your way of thinking is definitely a taboo in gambling. Red has come up a lot of times. Next time it'll be black for sure. Or there's no way a dealer can make the ball land on a number he wants, any number he wants. Those are just assumptions or so-called fallacies. His face looks the same as the mask. While you two were pursuing us, you had assumed something had happened. Assumed? What did we assume? Huh? It really is the same as his face. The trap? Ah! That's right. We've been assuming have been cut down, that the traps have already been cleared. After checking that the traps close to the entrance were cleared, we assumed that all of the traps in the inner hallway had been cleared. Had they been cleared, though? That is the real ultimate question in life. Have they been cleared? No, if he had advanced carefully, I think he would have noticed the traps. But when he found their gun, all his cautiousness was blown away. A sense of superiority from knowing that the prey had no guns, and being provoked by the prey right after, made him completely forget about the traps. This guy easily made us believe that the trap was the gun itself. Dude just got behind the windowsill tricked, basically. He was trying to get he's trying to get close to a distance where he can shoot the target, and started running in such a dim hallway. Of course, he'll get caught by the traps that they left intentionally. After that scream, they cut his communication device and dragged him somewhere else. The blood on one of them was from that time. The other one took his gun and then followed the path I went and caught me from behind. What? How in the world is it really possible to scheme such a calculated plan in such a short time? This guy, what exactly? What kind of world has he been living in? That's a fucking panel. Holy moly. That's a cool panel. Okay. I would say that's pretty peak. Hojo Rio. I think that was the name of this skull's owner. He was pretty good. He was the one who has given me the most pleasure out of all the gamblers I've had. A new record has been set. I replaced this with their skulls, plural. Yako-san. When you were talking about him, you sounded like you knew him. Who exactly? Baku. His name is Madarame Baku. He's called Usogui. I can't do the sound where it does the Goku drip because I don't have the sound activated on this what's it called, on this scene on OBS. So I'd do the whoo. He said the name Usogui. That Usogui. At the age of 15, he crushed the Kakuro members of that time in an instant. Possessing the brain of a god and the calmness of the devil, he was said to be the strongest gambler in the history of Kakuro. So basically, like, they should get him and Light in a room together. Like, I want to see him and Light from Death Note just in a room. I don't know what would happen. I just want to see it. I need to experience it. Lucky. I'm so lucky. That explained why you valued him so high. I had no idea that my opponent was that Usogui, the rarest gambler of all, who suddenly erased his presence a few years ago. At that time, he had climbed up to a position which was the closest to the top of Kakuro. If I defeat that Usogui, I'll become the man who has surpassed Usogui. And then standing at the top of Kakuro won't be a dream anymore. I'll be on top of Kakuro, which holds a national authority and physical power. Now that I know the truth, the game is over. You heard me. No need to hold back. Kill them. Kill them. Shit, man. He's going for it. He's going after John Usogui. I don't know, man. I don't like the chances this guy has. I don't like the chances. This man doesn't know the prowess, so to speak. Oh, god damn it. There we go. So, chapter 12, Awakening. Baku-san, do we need something in this room? We have 4 guns right now. Plus, we have a hostage. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the last one has a submachine gun. We have the upper hand, but hello, how's it going? How you doing? That geezer is about to get serious, so this is just in case. Well, let's see if we can find anything useful here. Oh, god damn it, manga decks. Awakening. 20 minutes after the game started, after understanding Q-Taro's abnormal nature, Baku easily suppressed 3 of the assassins. Let's be real, the man did actually just... the man's quirky. The man's got a quirky nature about him. He gets shit done. He gets shit done. They are criminals who enjoy murder and deserve punishment. However, the punishment will come sooner than expected, in a way that even exceeds Usogui's expectations. A torture from hell is awaiting them. I should have read that like the announcer from Dragon Ball Z in the dub. I just realized that. Baku-san, I'm scared. We're going to fight a submachine gun? I feel insecure even though we have a hostage. Hey, don't fire accidentally. Don't worry. I'm sure something like that won't happen. We are no longer powerless prey to them. Even though they said they're pros, they can't even easily defeat weaklings without the advantage of numbers. That proves that they are nothing more than addicted to violence. Besides, they don't have a reason to risk their lives and fight us to death. From observations, the connection between these guys and the geezer is pretty weak. They just share the same interest. You're saying that your last piece is useless now. Yeah, pretty much. To begin with, those guys are just appetizers, and I'm expected them to fight. Even if that really happens, the best result would be keeping Usogui inside the building for longer. But I have to win by all means necessary. So it's his turn to join the game. Oi, Marco, wake up, Marco. Time for the shift. Ow! Marco doesn't listen to my commands very well. He's useless. Useful one is the other one. Wake up, Rodham. It's your favorite time. Hunting time. Fucking Mango's insane. I'm really lucky today. That Usogui is wandering in my territory without any soldiers. He has no idea there's a monster here. This dude just kind of casually vibing in a warehouse. What the fuck they got going on in these parts? God damn. Oh, good. My cute little Rodham. Don't tell me. That fucking geezer. I've attached the camera on you. Now do as I command. Those two. No. Kill everyone in this building. Oh. That's not nice. That's not good. You can't just go and kill everyone. Looks like you're doing great. Head for the 6th floor and the roof first. There are two prey there. Hunt them down. Like seriously, this man's like just kind of vibing in the warehouse, just ready. Just gets stabbed and go boom. I'm ready. Geezer, this is not what you said would happen. We'll be killed too. Just stop him first. I'll kill those guys myself. You pathetic fool. All you've been doing is following them from behind. You can't even do anything. Don't be ridiculous. They are well equipped now, and they're very cautious. I can't find an opportunity. Furthermore, they know about the traps and have a hostage. It's not that easy to fight them by myself. That's why I'm sending in reinforcements to you. Just relax and enjoy being hunted. Alright, the rest of them on the 3rd floor. I take the shortcut. So, what do you want to talk about? The number of traps down there is insane. Let me help you. They're making unnecessary comments. Let's just cooperate. We'll be in big trouble if we don't leave this building right now. Quickly, otherwise that guy will... What is he talking about? He's trying to trick us. He's just talking nonsense. That that guy you mentioned. You mean the guy who was standing next to that gross geek? The It reminds me of that. I don't know who the character is in One Piece because I haven't got that far yet. But he reminds me of when Luffy goes Gear 5 and it's just the is he a crocodile? I don't know. I can't remember the crocodile's face when he just like his eyes are just like shocked. It reminds me. Baku's face reminds me of him. Right, chapter 13. Give it up for chapter 13. So, Terror of the Mask. Good, Rodham. Nice landing. The situation. Am I a character who's meant to be killed in this manga? Breaking the 4th wall? What is this, Deadpool? Now show them your power. What? He is. Oh shit! That's like that's a peak panel. I know this is like the second volume of the manga, but my god, the art is going off. But Baku-san, he is Kanji-chan. Run, Kaji-chan. Sorry, run. At that time, I heard Baku-san mumbling something. This is fun. But fun? If he's having fun, it means there'll be openings. Does that mean there are flaws in Baku-san's heart right now? Are we in a deadly situation where even Baku-san can't predict what's going to happen? Hold on, let me open my laptop a bit more because it's getting very... The vents be going crazy on my laptop right now. Are we in a deadly situation where even Baku-san can't predict what's going to happen? I will win. Nothing has changed since the beginning. I came to this building to win. How dare you kill your comrade? Seems like his feet are numb because of his landing. Maybe I can kill him right now. If we don't kill this guy, it'll be hard to leave this building anyway. I have no choice. Rodham, those guys are the main dish. Get rid of this trash first. Die, you monster. Okay, but, like, how, how? How does man just basically got, like, a cheat code? Started moving right as I started firing, but I hit his foot. It doesn't matter what kind of monster he is. He can't match a submachine gun. I'm going to kill you. Eat this. Where did he go? He's gone. Where's he hiding? Did he jump out the window? Phew. Looks like I drove him out for now. I mean, bro doesn't. Does he know? Does he know? Does he know? Kind of think about it. There's no reason for me to take any further risks. I should consider escaping myself. That's why you are trash. Once you sense the tiniest bit of danger, you try to run. You can't broaden your life like that. After tasting bitter defeat, being baptized by fire, and bearing many wounds, the thing you get eventually is what's called surviving the thing called life. You are going to repent the way you've been living till now, and be reborn. Oh. Ah, shit! He shot 32 bullets. Ah. Oh, well done, Rodham. You've been counting it. Compared to Rodham, look at you. You're just shooting recklessly. At least count the number of bullets you shoot. That's one of the basics. Konoe-san. I repent. I'll change the way I live. I'll be a new man. So? Please save me. I'll turn over a new leaf. Is that so? It's a good thing that you understand. Well then, fix what you've done first. Do something about this mess. Look at what you've done. Then get that bucket over there. No, you're holding it in the wrong way. Stuff your hole with that hand, otherwise it'll leak, you idiot. Leak? What will leak? Turn around and then you'll find out. Huh? Okay. Huh? Score! As I thought, this has to be enjoyed on the screen. Alright, Rodham. Those guys went to the full floor instead of going down. Go get them. Baku-san, can you get off of me? I'm worn out. This is bad, Baku-san. That guy is too dangerous. We have to run. Kashi-chan, running away is also good. But that's boring. Don't you want to see? That geezer repenting what he has done in his life and confessing himself in front of me. Oh my god. This fucking dude. Fuck me, man. This man is fucking nuts. I love him. Chapter 14, Surpassing the Leader. What incredible power. So he is a room in Rodham. Rodham? The devil in Kokonoe building. The final weapon that Kokonoe-sama holds. But regarding Rodham as a weapon, you're absolutely right. I once had a chance to see secret intel in the army when I was a mercenary. That file contained information about changing the body's mapping that is stored in the brain's somatosensory area? That word, basically. and it referred to this method as reorganization. As written in that file, there was an experiment about triggering reorganization with a certain medicine and drawing out the power of one's body to its limit. So based on the film Lucy, but kind of a bit way differently. It's basically what happens if you use 100% of your power. Somatosensory area governs senses that occur anywhere in the body. For example, temperature, pain, touch, and these words, man. Proprioception? Awareness of the perception, but proprioception. Awareness of the body's movement and position. Reorganization, the phenomenon which is considered to be the reason for phantom limbs. Exactly. Phantom limbs refer to a person sensing their missing body part, which they had lost during something like an accident. It's the phantom pain, bruh. It's the phantom pain. It's the shit from Metal Gear Solid. Well, it's also what it's called as well. If you lose an arm, go figure. Its corresponding brain cells in the somatosensory area will stop functioning, and then it will be assimilated by nearby brain cells that correspond to other body parts. For example, if it's assimilated by brain cells corresponding to the face and shoulder, you'll sense your missing arm by touching your face or shoulder. There are also examples like someone receiving extraordinary abilities after their brain was damaged in an accident. Huh. In one case, the brain cell around the area controlling memory were damaged. In return, the brain cell controlling memory enlarged tremendously and resulted in a wonderful memory capacity. But in the arm experiment, the ability they amplified wasn't memory, but physical power that can dominate anything. They artificially shut down the brain cells around the area which control reflexes and physical abilities, and then trigger the reorganization forcibly by using medicine made using dihod. Oh, fucking hell. That's the... Bro, that's longer than the fucking dictionary. Dihydrophensorine. Something like that. That was the whole picture of that soldier strengthening experiment. God damn. Could have chilled with the long ass medicine name. Can't it just call it like, I don't know, that shit or something? I don't know. And you use it on that man named Rodham, right? No. To be precise, the one I used it on was Marco, my son. His physical ability were increased by the experiment, but as a price, Marco lost his intelligence and ethics. What are you doing? Kill him, Marco. I don't know if it was because of that or because of his own will, but gradually Marco became less and less obedient. And then one day, I don't know if it was the excess stress that piled up day after day, or the experiment's side effects. After I was injecting them with the medicine, the moment I stabbed the needle into his neck, something else showed up, and that was the birth of the evil Rodham, and that I had always been longing for. Ha! I see. His body was influenced by the reorganization and dissociative identity disorder. So that's the secret of that ridiculous power. Using an experiment with totally unpredictable results on his own son. This man is nothing but a scoundrel. However, such a scoundrel actually holds stable authority and physical power within this region. Even for Usogui, who was able to destroy and devour those Kakero members back in the day, the more he won, the more power he needed in order to go further. This planet revolves around power. Power is life. In the power known as the police, if the power known as the police hadn't been established, people would commit crimes and kill others for their own benefit. No one would obey an authority which holds no power, just like no one would be afraid of a tiger made of paper. Even in the gambling world, violence is an important factor. Only with violence can one negotiate equally with the opponent or stop any injustice from happening. The bigger the stakes are, the more easily the stronger side will throw away their morals and promises when they lose. The winner with no power will be put to rest. That's how this world works. Back in the day, when Usogui gained enough power, he challenged Surpassing the leader. Surpassing the leader means to challenge Kakero itself. In other words, his opponent was, nice to meet you. Right, you're Baku-kun, aren't you? 21st leader of Kakero, Kiruma Soichi. The answer is obvious, but still, what are you going to bet? Everything. All I've got. Of course, everything included his life. I thought so. So, what will we play? The leader's bet was his position that the tradition of surpassing the leader. However, since Kakuro's establishment, there hadn't been any records of anyone achieving and surpassing the leader. Let me think. Tonight's sky is beautiful. Well, what about making this bet about air vehicles passing by this area? Will there be any in 30 minutes or not? What do you think about this? Good, so what is your bet? I bet there will be some within 30 minutes. Good. Usogui was brimming with self-confidence, since he made preparations in order to be capable of handling any unpredictable circumstances. However, even though 30 minutes had passed, not even a single air vehicle was seen. Usogui had arranged for 100 air vehicles ready to take off from various locations, but Usogui wasn't even able to execute his plan, which could be defined as flawless. The match simply ended. You are boring. Like a pro swimmer who drowned in a river. If it was something like poker, you might have easily won. Usogui's soldiers at that time weren't actually his own. There were soldiers that the leader sent to Usogui in advance for this moment that had come sooner or later. In other words, from the beginning, those air vehicles were never going to show up. I feel like it. If I feel like it, I'll take your life. If I feel like it one day, but I might forget about that boring life of yours. And then all of the money and power Usogui had, even the reason for his existence disappeared. Even though he had lost everything and was ruined, to think that Usogui would be participating in such a low-level gamble, risking his life, which was spared by leader, for something like Kakuru, for something like a Kakuru membership, how foolish. What is that? Everything. Losing everything. Usogui lost everything. Don't tell me. If my assumption is right, no, even leader and all of Kakuro have already fallen into Usogui's trap. Holy shit. Nah, fuck, no fucking way, bro. Nah, man. All a part of the plan all along. I'm telling you. Get him and Light in the room. It'd be the greatest match in the world. Plan B. All good now. Wait. Why are you leaving? That bag and the jacket we took from the enemies. The old man knows which floor we are on. In other words, it's the bag or even the enemy's jackets. There's a transmitter hidden inside one of those things. From what has happened until now, the only information he can obtain is the floor we're on, and that we're going to use against him. While we make him think that we're on this floor, we're going to break into that geezer's room. Only that old man, Yako, and Kutaro are in that room right now. In other words, we're going to keep that masked guy on this floor for a while. So basically, the whole thing was one massive kekaku dori the whole entire time. It's not Rodham. Those guys are on the full floor. They avoided the first and second floors, which were all filled with traps, and are heading back to the full floor again. They're trapped like rats in a net. Hunting them bit by bit. Ka. Time for the main dish. Huh? What are you doing, Yako-san? Excuse me. I just dropped my pen. Please don't mind me. What's wrong, Baku-san? We need to hurry, or else we'll be noticed by that monster. Yeah, I know. This pen was dropped, or rather, it was set up by Usogui. This is a pen shaped wiretap. I think this is something that he always carries on him, but if what I'm concluding is correct, Usogui didn't participate in this gamble because of Kutaro's invitation. He planned it beforehand. Kutaro, of the abandoned building, is a notorious and influential man within this area's underground society. It wouldn't be a surprise if Usogui was aware of it. In other words, it's better to assume that he had investigated Kutaro thoroughly. But from his reaction before, I think that Kutaro owning a Kakuro membership was within Usogui's expectations. How about you bet your member? We already read that anyway. In other words, Usogui's original target wasn't the membership. He was aiming for something else. Usogui's real target and the surpassing the leader he failed at that time. Am I just thinking too much by linking these two things together? Anyway, for Usogui, this is a life or death gamble. I believe that Soldier's extraordinary powers also beyond Usogui's expectations. Considering Usogui's personality, he won't fight Rodan directly. I keep on saying Rodan. That's the guy from Elden Ring. Don't know why. I'm saying Rodan, but it sounds like Rodan. Which means his target should be in this room. He'll do something to keep Rodan busy, and then rush into this room with weapons to surpass Kutaro. That's the best plan I can think of. Oh. We'll take Kutaro's hostage and escape, and then win the match, right, Baku-san? But I'm worried that the masked guy might come back. Can really keep him on the 4th floor by doing that. Well, the only way for us to win is to do a surprise attack, so let's stick to plan A for now. Rodan, go upstairs. They are on the 5th floor. They are no longer on the 4th floor. The target is probably this room. Rodan, come here. You're going to kill them in this room. So it wasn't the bag. In that case, I see. That's quite clever, Kutaro. We're switching to another plan. Hurry, Kaji-chan. Plan B. We're heading for the 6th floor now. Huh? Plan B? What's that? Plan B is Plan B. I'm thinking about it right now. What's wrong? Wasn't he the transmitter in the bag? Wasn't the transmitter in the bag? There's 10 million yen in it. There's 10 million in it. So you're telling me we just threw away that money? Kaji-chan. You're lame and gross. Alright, fucking hell. But you're quite clever. Plan B is now complete. You're surely a clever creep. Clever? Creep? Did you call me clever? Am I? That's silly. Rodan, 6th floor. They're heading for the 6th floor. Go, go, go. Chase and hunt them down, like a hound hunting a rabbit. 10% of the things that happen in the gamble are triggered by the person themselves, and the remaining 90% is about how they deal with those things. Usogui, how are you going to deal with this monster that's beyond common sense? I mean, he probably would just, like, I don't know, push him or something, and he'd be like, fuck. And that'd be the end of it. I can imagine that being the case. Good, Rodan. You found one. Let's start the feast with him. Baku-san. We've done everything we can. The rest is just a gamble. I'm going to do it. I can make it. Kill him. What? Come on. Life is just a gamble that no one can win. At the end of their life, everyone will lose their privilege to play. Usogui or Kutaro, one of them is playing the last game of their life. Bring it on. God damn. Baku's cool. I like this guy. Proper lad. Rodan, don't approach them carelessly. They're plotting something. They're trying to distract us so they can attack by surprise. They probably want to pull you into some trap they set up. But don't worry, I'm with you. Me and you, my son, are invincible. Rodan, we will stand on top of Kakero. Chapter 16, begging for life. My foot. What's wrong with your foot, Rodan? Is it the gunshot wound? No, those are caltrops. The trap Usogui used before. Did you step on one? Did you step on those when you got to the floor, or maybe that brat dropped them when he was fleeing? Isn't it touching? They just keep using the same traps over and over again. They've run out of tricks. Does he know? Does Blood know? Does this motherfucker know? Old man, can you hear me? Usogui's voice. I understand why you want to take control of Kakero. You want to fulfill your abnormal appetite to its limit, don't you? But face it. Every person has a specific rank they belong to. Trying to get something that you're unworthy of will only bring death. You don't want to die yet, do you, old man? This guy is so fucking cool. This guy is so cool. Christ. Now he starts talking nonsense. But this isn't good. This guy is good at tactics and mind games, but he'll outsmart me. So there's no reason for me to fight him on the field he's good at. In terms of physical power, I have the upper hand. I have an overwhelming advantage. I'll carefully keep an eye on the surroundings while Rodan moves. It will be easy to turn off the switch of his life. Alright, Rodan. Wait. No. Wait, what? Did he... What did he just say? How exactly did he... He said, I understand why you want to take control of Kakuro. Kakuro. Why does he know about the conversation between me and Rodan? You still want to fight me after all then? Bring it on. Huh? Your son's name is Rodan, right? By the way, why the hell is he called Rodan? What country is he from? As I thought, he's been listening to our conversation. Come to think of it, what Yako did earlier. Holy shit! Is Yako actually on Usogui's side? Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Actually heard that one. Yako-san, about that pen you picked up a while ago. Can you take it out? I see. Damn, Usogui, I shouldn't have picked it up. Ah, he's falling for it. He's falling for it. For what? I have no idea, but someone's falling for something. You ever heard a conversation of when I picked up the pen and figured out that the pen was on me, and now he's trying to use me to distract Kyutaro? I don't think he predicted that I'd pick the pen up. It's still impressive that he immediately came up with a plan to use it as a distraction. But what if I had exposed his pen to Kyutaro? No. Thinking about things that may have happened is pointless. This is a gamble. The sole fact is that Usogui grasped the situation in this room and accomplished his goal. This is a tapping device. You geezer. How are you going to explain this? As a referee, how dare you support one side of the player over the other? Kokonoe-sama, I think you misunderstand something. He said cute. There are no rules in this game. I'm indeed a referee, but no matter what I do, on which side I'm supporting, it's all up to me. From the beginning, gambles held by Kakuro have different characteristics depending on the personality of the referee. Although I have the habit of giving suggestions to make the game more enjoyable, a referee should never support any of the sides. However, this is a game with no rules. Even if I were really supporting Usogui, it's none of your business. And you're a geezer too. Holy shit. It's true. It legitimately is the meme for it's the Gear 5 meme for One Piece, the crocodile with the eyes. It's just that meme basically as well. Aha! They're fighting. Kaji-chan, are you ready? That geezer is running out of patience. That's enough. I can't trust you, but I have no time to deal with you either. Rodan, kill Usogui now. Don't give him any more time. Kill them. Baku-san, he's coming. Will it really work? Whether it'll work or not, this is a gamble. It's a gamble, bruh. Basically in TLDR. TLDR, the whole entire arc, it's a gamble. A contest with a 100% chance of winning is not a gamble. We've done everything we could. The rest depends on our luck. Usogui, you took me too lightly. You think that I don't know what you're plotting. I know you want to distract and trick me. I just can't get past how insane half this shit is. But I'm different from those. But I'm different from those 4 pawns of mine. I'm a pro in battles, and I have survived numerous battlefields. Kaji-chan, pull! Roden, pick him up! God damn. There's no better shield than a human on a battlefield. I've seen through everything from the beginning, you fool. Those unnatural piles of rubble against both of the walls were for hiding guns which were tied onto the water pipes. The explosion was created by blocking the gun's barrel, and the rubble and caltrops covering the gun will increase the damage. And to pull the trigger, did he use my wire trap? Too bad your opponent is me, Usogui. Roden, get him, go get them. After returning that thing to me. Returning that thing to them. What? Baku-san? Watch out! As I thought, this was your aim. These are the only wired traps. These are the only wire traps you didn't clear on the 6th floor. After removing the lower wires, you told that brat to trip on with purpose and crawl through the trap so that I'd forget that they were there, right? For a plan in such a short time, I think I can give you a passing grade. Now, Usogui, wipe your blood with that, and then I'll consider sparing your life. God damn. He's got something. This man's got something up his sleeve. Oh shit. Exploding gun trick. And that brat's act to trick me into falling into the wire trap. Looks like all your plans have failed. All your efforts have gone down the drain. 17, wipe the blood. But rest assured, Usogui, I'm going to spare your life. I have no comment on this man's fetish. In the end, all he wants is pleasure. It makes me sick. Come on, wipe your blood. You look a mess. When a man gives up on his life, he unites with God. His mind will be paralyzed, and he will transcend and become a saint. Kill me. Giving up is a self-defense mechanism of the human body. Killing such a person won't give me any pleasure. At times like this, you just have to give them hope. Make them think I can still live. The instant one realizes that there's hope for surviving, their brain will stop distributing painkillers, and the nobleness will vanish. A person begging for their life, longing for their future, when killing that kind of person, intense pleasure will run through my whole body. This guy's fucking nuts as well. This guy's fucking nuts. Come on, Usogui, cling to your life. Grasp my hand with that expression of relief. What are you doing, Roden? Move your hand. I can't see anything. Really? Will you really spare us? Certainly there might be other ways you can be of use to me. No, sorry, forget about it. I should just give up. This is a life betting gamble. I'm asking too much. What? No way! Don't do that! Don't say that! You can't give up so easily! I mean, you are Usogui, right? Keep on living. You have to cling to your life. I'm tired. I'm tired already, really. And I ran too much. It's fine, just end my suffering. But I have a request. You don't need to spare me, but at least get him out of this. I got him involved in this. This has nothing to do with him. Baku-san, for my sake. But wait a second. In that case, that old man will kill me instead. You can't do that. If you're saying that, then don't spare me. Spare Baku-san's life instead. No, Kaji-chan. I'll sacrifice myself to save you. Now kill me. You little... No, you should kill me. Me. You're awesome, Baku-san. It went exactly how you predicted. Old man, if you don't spare my life, our plan has been going smoothly. My victory is almost decided. Rodham, what have you been doing? Kill them now. Move your hands, Rodham. Rodham, did you hear me? Ah, that's impossible, I'm afraid. Rodham is not able to do that. I guess you don't understand what happened to Rodham because you're not here. Rodham is breathing sodium hydroxide. What the fuck? Which is completely surrounded by. It causes severe chemical burns to the eyes and skin. Sodium hydroxide? Bastard, when did you bring... God damn. Holy shit. A man's got everything planned out. Hey, don't get me wrong, old man. I found and picked up that thing while I was searching the building. And the wires I used to trigger the trap were taken from your wired traps. And about the exploding trap. The explosion was not for injuring Rodham, but for mixing and evaporating the water bag of sodium hydroxide hidden in there. But such a trap wouldn't mean shit if Rodham didn't want to approach it. In that case, I just had to make sure that something Rodham could use as a shield to protect him from such an obvious trap. So I moved the corpse of your pawn there. And I also put sodium hydroxide on the corpse's left leg and chest, which are easy to grab. People rub their eyes when something gets into them. The evaporated sodium hydroxide got into Rodham's eyes, and then he started rubbing his eyes with his hands covered in sodium hydroxide. And he's also inhaling it. Sodium hydroxide is very poisonous. It's not something that will kill you. You have plenty of time to send him to the hospital before it causes any serious injuries. But he won't be able to fight anymore. A man that can neither see nor move properly versus a man carrying a gun. I'm sure you know which one is stronger, right? Jump. Doesn't matter, Rodham. I thought you said you were gonna spare my life. Just kill him, old man. You are a liar, aren't you? This fucking dude. Insane double spread. My god. The double spreads go crazy as manga as well. Fuck's sake, man. This manga's fucking crazy. In a good kind of way as well. Chapter 18, the final plan. Goodbye, Rodham. It's just 18 chapters in and the guy's like full on just going crazy. Don't what is the guy in hell crack or something and you just go absolute bananas on his manga later on then? Because this is 18 chapters in. It's like the most insane shit I've read in a while. It's just batshit insane. Let's go, Marco. Ah, shit. Fuck yeah. Kill. Kill, Rodham. Kill. In that instant, something like one's life flashing before their eyes in the face of death, the half-forgotten memory of Marco's life showed up in his mind. But they were merely showing. Right now, Marco doesn't even have the ability to think about the meaning of those memories. Such a miserable life is just flashing in his mind over and over again. Who was I? Rodham. No way. That's impossible. Rodham got killed. Yako-san, am I going to lose? The gamble is either will Usogui and his friend escape, or will Kokonoe-sama stop them. I think there is still hope. What fucking hope does this man have? Like, what does this man hope to achieve? What does he hope to achieve at this point? Indeed, there's still hope. There are no rules in this game, which means if you, the referee of this game, were to disappear, no one will know the outcome of this match. Although I'll lose that 10 million yen, I won't lose the membership. Isn't that right? It's a bit violent, but that is correct. But I'm the only one who knows about the details of this match. Assuming that I were to die, I think you would be able to keep your membership even though you'd lose the money. However, I think it's better for you to give up. Okay, this dude's pretty crazy. This dude's pretty crazy and cool as well. Kakuro referees are entrusted with various jobs, such as mediation or collecting debts during which we will be facing against we will be facing against the members. We collect debts from all kinds of people, such as upper-class bureaucrats, soldiers, or mafia. We are a group of selected people. If you were to be taken down by a man who is running wild, you cannot. God damn. God damn. Be a referee. God, this man's secretly the coolest. He's secretly locked in the whole fucking time. Kokanoe-sama, this is what you said, right? Life is something that you only experience after tasting bitter defeats, being baptized by fire, and bearing many wounds. Now, who is it that's about to get burned? Oh shit, buddy. Oh shit. Oh shit. After being baptized by fire and experiencing hell, will you finally have experienced what life is truly like? 19? Cling to your life. Don't underestimate me, Yako. I've seen enough life and death on the battlefield. Being injured, risking my life. I've been through enough of that. Hell is nothing. For you, battlefields aren't hell. Most of the time you were having fun attacking and killing weaklings stealthily. You were just indulging in the pleasure. Oh! Oh! Weren't you, Q-chan? That's insane. The other one is still on the 6th floor. Usogui, what are you doing here? You still have 2 guns, but as you can see, I don't have any capable weapons. Just leave this building already. Among the guinea pigs, I got by attacking the village. Marco was the only successful one, and you killed him. I'm losing my mind just by looking at you. Get out of here. The 10 million yen and the membership are both yours. Ha! Do you think you can get away with just that? After you killed that many people? Besides, this match will only end after I leave this building or I'm killed. And there are no rules, which means I can take care of you first. And then take my time leaving this building while thinking about what I'm going to eat for dinner, right? This dude's so cool. This dude's so fucking cool. You want money? You want money, right? How much do you want? Jeez, old geezers are really good at playing dumb. It's not a question about how much now. I want everything. Give me all your possessions. You truly are a fool to challenge me to a match with no rules. But killing isn't a hobby of mine. So it'll be easier for both you and me to if you just hand everything truthfully. He's so fucking awesome. Holy shit. This man just got to play like a fiddle. Now what? You want me to pull the trigger? You want me to take your life? Normally the answer is obvious, but you aren't normal. If you have a death wish, I can help you. Ugh. 20 million yen in cash and all my properties. Take them. Everything's here. I have nothing left. Oh my. Seems like you're still mistaken about something. You are the one who should leave. This building is mine now, and also, it would be too kind of me if I just let you go like this. Since we've both bet on our lives, let's see if you can climb out of hell. Why don't you try clinging to your life and survive my hunt? Holy shit. I have to teach Kyutaro that where he had been cannot be called hell at all. This man just took over, just went in there, got everything, and just sat down. There'll never be a cooler man than this guy. I think he's the coolest, so to speak. That fool has no idea that I predicted such a plot. I already won. The other one is still on the 6th floor. Usogui should have just killed me. I can't wait to see his surprised face. Is this okay, Baku-sama? I suppose you're going to send your partner to chase Kokanoe-sama, but it's about time. You'll see, Yako-san. Ha ha ha. It should be it. It's Kyutaro's voice. We have a prey. Rotom, it's time to hunt. Nah. No, nah, man. Nah. Can't, nah. Oh, shit. No, I don't full screen mode. There we go. What a fool. Usogui has no idea. What's on the guy who was killed by Rotom on the 3rd floor? Here. It's here. They'll chase after me with guns, thinking that this is an easy hunt, but it'll be their end when they reach me. Chapter 20, a game of tag in hell. Here it is. As long as I have this submachine gun, everyone does bet a lot on submachine guns in this arc. Let's realize that. Everyone's like, if I've got a submachine gun, I'm good. The tables will be turned. Now you need to get the magazine on his body. Huh? I can't find it. No way. He should have carried a spare magazine. They never came to this floor after that. It must be somewhere. It must be here somewhere. Oh, oh shit. Now Rotom. The hunt continues. God damn. Rotom? Oh, Rotom, you're fine. Now there's nothing to be feared. Usogui, I'll make you regret this. Rotom, don't make your old man worried. What? Rotom? What are you doing, Rotom? Look closely, it's me. I'm your father. Rotom, you still can't see. Follow my orders. The prey is on your right. What's wrong, Rotom? Don't you recognize me? Now, what will you do, Q-chan? What's happening? He can't hear me. That is his ear. His ear is stuffed. Also, something isn't right. Your eyes will get severely burnt by sodium hydroxide. It wouldn't be such a slight injury. That was not sodium hydroxide. You never had such a thing from the beginning, am I right? Yeah. What damaged Rotom's eyes was 2 kinds of detergent accidentally found when I was hiding the bag on the 4th floor. The chlorine acid in them were mixed together and created a toxic gas. It's not that harmful, but it will damage your sight. If it was sodium hydroxide, there's a chance that would touch it too. It's a good point. If he was in the vicinity of that area, he would have touched it as well. He would have been, as they would say, fucked as well. Sodium hydroxide was just a lie to make that geezer lose his calm and order Rotom to attack. If I had known it was just detergent, he'll tell Rotom to retreat, to treat the wounds first. A monster like Rotom is still highly dangerous, even without his sight. In order to end it immediately, I lured Rotom to get close as possible, and shoot the lights. It was to block Kyutaro's sight and cut off their communication, and then I injected that stuff into Rotom. That is an instant muscle relaxant. I found it in the clinic on the 6th floor. I didn't expect to get anything useful since it is an abandoned building, but I guess Kyutaro has been using it for its experiments. So there was lots of rare medicine, but most of the bottles were empty, but this one had a little. You can recover from that in a few minutes, but what's good about it is that it takes effect immediately. There's enough time for me to take that. There's enough time for me to trick that geezer. Who am I? Kaji-chan, start plan B. Okay, Baku-san. If you want to find out who you are, then check it yourself. I heard downstairs during that time, Kaji-chan put the communication device we took from the goons on Rotom, placed his camera on the back on, and stuffed his other ear with tape we found in the clinic, so that Rotom wouldn't be able to hear Kyutaro. Somehow he turned back to Marco. So in order to turn him into Rotom again, Kaji-chan stabbed him with a syringe. From what Kyutaro said, his personality switches after being stabbed by a syringe. And then Kaji-chan hit himself before the medicine wore off, and then I just needed to drive Q-Tunnel out of this room. It's so fucking elaborate. Like, I don't even know like the best thinkers in the world. Like, certified free thinkers would ever come up with this kind of thing, to be honest. Now, let's see what Q-Tunnel's got. This is bad. I have to do something, or I'll be killed. He can't see, so I just need to run to another floor. How's that? As long as I run to another floor, you can't find me. How? This dude is, as we would say in the business, it is just like this man's operating on like some other plane of existence. Like if he's basically playing 5D chess at this point, and he's already won the game, so he's probably playing like 7D chess. He's like insane, but in a good way. Usogui side story: debt collector Yako Hikoichi. My name is Yako Hikoichi, and my career is a referee for Kakuro. I set up matches for members. Sometimes I also collect the wager. Keen eyes, as well as calm and appropriate judgment, these are indispensable. Sometimes I also need the humor to say something funny. Q-Summer, I really cannot wait to see Rodemu. God damn it. So are we just accepting this dude's also a funny guy? he's a stoked dude this entire time. It's also a comedian. A referee has to have both an outstanding brain and the strongest force. Maybe I'm more suitable being a debt collector than being a referee. The 19th leader, Yako, go collect the debt. Come to think about it, that was the happiest time for me. Yes, sir. I was collecting debts day after day, and the 19th leader's orders during that time. He didn't want to pay the wager after he lost, so he ran back to his country. He's a drug lord in Colombia. Go collect the wager. Go collect the wager. His life. Yes, sir. Ooh, volume 3. Here we go. So I guess we can go for a little bit longer. Oh shit. Oh shit. 21. Right. Okay. Cool. I already changed it. I was like, wait a minute. Did I jump a chapter? I thought even I'm jumping shit now. How? How does he know which floor I'm on? Chapter 21. Who am I? Go away, Rodem. Marco. Dude's got the swag as well. He's got swag. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that distinguished gentleman. That was close, Rodem. You missed a little bit. You need to hurry. Your sight will come back. I smell the scent of death. Am I going to die? Am I going to die? No, no, no. That's a cool panel. That's a very cool panel, actually. I like that one a lot. I'm done. As I thought, this is no fun at all. Kutaro seemed to have had a lot of fun, so I was wondering what it would feel like to kill people. But it's boring. I'm done. Welcome back, Kaji-chan, Baku-san, and Marco. For now on, it's up to you. If you can still hear me, then come out and go find out who you really are. Father, tell me, Marco. Marco, is that you? Oh, finally. You finally came back. Marco. Marco. Who am I? Am I father's son? What are you talking about, Marco? Of course. That's right. You are my son. You're absolutely my son. Now, stop talking nonsense. Go kill the enemies, Marco. Help me take care of them, Marco. Usogui. What are you doing here? Just leave this building already. Among the guinea pigs I got by attacking that village, Marco was the only successful one. And you only killed him, and you killed him. I'm losing my mind just looking at you. Guinea pigs attacking that village. You killed my guinea pig. Let's go, Marco. From now on, you are mine. I'm not Marco. I'm not Rodham. What's wrong, Marco? You are a liar, aren't you? So fucking peak. Holy shit. This is so peak. My god. Oh shit. Gen 22, atone for your sins. Oh, that's a panel. That's a spread. Spread that shit on my toast, man. That would be amazing. Good lord. Congratulations, Baku-sama. No one will stop you. All you need to do is leave the building. Your victory is in the bag. I think it's time to explain your tricks. Yako-san, you're really curious about them, huh? The lights next to the monitor would show which floor you were on. It's been working since the game started, which means the transmitters were already put on you from the very beginning. I thought the transmitter was in the bag with the 10 million yen. But when you came to this floor after you defeated Rodham, the number of the flashes turned from 1 to 2, which means you both carried transmitters. Putting your partner aside, I'm really interested in knowing how Kokonoe-sama managed to put a transmitter on you, Baku-sama. Yako-san. Putting me aside, it's something very common and will never make anyone suspicious. When carrying it, people keep keeping it somewhere safe on them, and will not throw it away. At least not until they leave this building. God damn. There we go. And that thing is money. I'm not talking about the 10 million yen, but something you put into your wallet. This coin is a transmitter. No wonder you didn't know before you came. We played a few games with Q-Tunnel. That's when we got the coins. I thought he was just trying to find an opportunity to show us the 10 million yen and propose the escaping game. But it's probably something he does every time. A ritual to put the transmitters on his prey. After I suppressed Rodham, I used Q-Tunnel's transmitter against him. I left the transmitter on the 5th floor and went to the 3rd floor, and of course, Q-Tunnel didn't notice it. I took the spam magazine of the submachine gun on the 3rd floor. I went back to the 5th floor, picked up the transmitter, and then entered this room. And then returned the transmitter to its owner, secretly. Q-Tunnel had his own transmitter placed on him. He had his pawn's pistol pointed to his head, and was hunted by the soldier he created. In other words, Kokonoe-sama couldn't control his own power, and destroyed himself. It's basically congratulations, you played yourself. Well, that's it. Are you satisfied? And you think you'll be able to control Rodham? You wanted to keep that soldier for yourself. That was your goal all along, right? It's something I've noticed. After spending the last few days with Baku-san, Yako-san, you're wrong. Besides, I would never want a killing machine like that. This man is not a bad person. He's just fucking insane. Who am I? Tell me, Hori-chan. You were taken away to be tested with horrible experiments by this man when you were a child. And then a bad guy called Rodham came out of your body and killed lots of people. That's all I know. Yes, it's Rodham. He's the bad guy. It wasn't me. But what should I? You are not a murderer, but it's not like you have nothing to do with it. Truth, that is the truth. You have to bear it. You have to bear it and atone for your sins for the rest of your life. Atone? But how? Just follow me. I will wash away your sins. But he's not a good person either. However, he's not a good person either. Wait, Baku-san. But I will never tell you to kill someone. It's just the smile. Nah, you're a good person, right, Baku-san? After that, we left the abandoned building. That nightmarish night was finally over. Yes, I'm still alive. Yes, I'm alive. By the way, Yoko-san, about the Kakuro membership. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. From now on, that guy will replace Kyutaro and become a Kakuro member. All right, I think I'll leave it there for today because I think that's the end of the arc, basically. Oh, oh man, I don't know. That was some insane shit. That was some good eats. We eating good. That was some good ass manga. God damn. I did actually like how it all just kind of came together in the end because he did kind of. It was congratulations, you played yourself in the end. Really, like he just basically reduced the man to zero, like in his own way as well, and actually then icing on the cake was his son as well. I thought that was he just did it. He just did it with his mind basically, nothing else, and that's kind of the beauty. It's kind of the beauty of that whole entire arc. It goes to show he did it with just being that goddamn good, which does also pose the question of actually how strong can Baku get in that context. Because if this is the first true arc of the manga, and he's managed to actually kind of reduce the guy in power to basically nil, and then even lower, what else can his man do? Can his man overthrow the government? Can his man overthrow the fucking UN? Can his guy take over the universe? I don't know, but that's the shit I want to be seeing. And that's how I think this stuff will go. Because it's just, I feel like, what is actually, he did. He was like, okay, well, there's 10 million, but actually I want everything. I was like, damn, that's pretty good. He's like, well, he would probably bargain everything at that point as well. So going after everything was a pretty elaborate plan and pretty cool, to be honest. As it was good for him to actually kind of say, you know what, fuck it, I want everything. He's like, I don't want just don't want just 10 million. I want it all, bruh. But yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like this manga doesn't actually have the idea, like, certain mangas have like the escalation, but then it sort of goes afterwards, because always the second arc in the manga is always like the pinnacle of the manga series. I kind of feel like it doesn't feel like that here, because what it establishes with Baku is that he will do anything to actually win. Like, literally, fucking anything. Can actually utilize anything he can do. So I feel like what this manga does differently to, say, like, the likes of, what's another manga I actually can use as an example? Like, it's not the same genre, but like how Bleach kind of had the escalation to the second arc. The second arc was like the peakest of all peaks, and it kind of sort of dwindled a little bit, and then kind of got back to normal after that point. It doesn't feel like that here. It feels like the escalation will just keep going. Like, as said, I kind of feel like Baku will probably take down the UN at some point, and I'll be all for it. I'll be sitting here just enjoying it, because again, what's more fun is actually how he does it. Thank God. My explanations sometimes are kind of insane. I have a thought process and I try to get there, and I'm like, how the fuck do I explain it? But I'm actually glad it actually worked out in the end. I kind of feel like it's just one of those things that, yeah, that's what I wanted. I sometimes do fear mangas do kind of burn out by the second arc, because you kind of feel like, what else can you do at that point? But that's kind of the cool part, because you need stakes, and in the manga about basically gambling and everything like that, you kind of do need larger stakes, because otherwise, what's the point? You ain't gambling your life every single arc. It's like, it's just, what else can you gamble at that point? But I kind of feel like here they're at least establishing that there is more to just what's happened now. Like, there will be even more stakes, or even more insane shit. And yeah, how he dismantles everything is the coolest part about it, because even the shit happening is cool, but the way he just kind of does the mental gymnastics of actually figuring out how to do everything is just so goddamn cool. Again, it's one of those things you don't see very often in this kind of genre, because a lot of the time other series is like the guy's too perfect. Like, there's this idea that you kind of get to a point where it's like, what can't this guy do? And I kind of feel like it ruins the manga slightly, but Baku's insane, Like, and the manga establishes that he's fucking insane. So it's one of those things that he would do anything. He knows what to do because he's just that goddamn crazy. He's not like the typical like self-insert kind of MC you see in a lot of other shows and manga. He's just batshit insane. And I kind of feel like it makes it better, because if he was just like any other MC, it'd be kind of boring after a certain while. But he's just that guy. He's just the dude. I kind of feel like that makes it even better, because otherwise, again, if he was too perfect, it would kind of get boring as well. But there is a sense, there is flaws to him. There is this idea that he's kind of like, he knows what to do. He knows how to win, but there is like this, like, there are cracks in there as well. I kind of like that about the manga as well. It's not making him into like the perfect being, basically, which other shows and manga kind of have the same problem with. And that's cool. And also the artwork. Fuck me, the artwork's amazing. 2 arcs in, it's better than most you see nowadays. Like, goddamn, it's like, it just goes off. If this was weekly, it's absolutely fucking insane. Like, goddamn, the man's fucking god at this point. I just don't know, but yeah, amazing stuff. Like, when people said like you have to do Usogui, it's like the most insane shit in the world. And I was like, I've read some insane things in my time, but yeah, it's insane, but it's amazing at the same time. It is super distinct as well. It's like it's not something you see very often. I kind of like that about it. Like it's a very interesting art style. It kind of complements the insanity of the entire manga. One of those ones, it's one of those ones that really does. It's not just good. It complements the actual what's going on in the chapters, which actually does really work very well. They are quite interesting, I must admit. They are very interesting. Like the shot of Baku's smile, like at the end of that one. It's just, I love it. It's just a quirky dude. He's so quirky. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see where this actual manga goes next. I do apologize for actually being away for so long for this manga. I probably won't do that now, because I actually do have... Yeah, it's true. I'll cut him some slack as well. I'll let it slide. Since England's not like 40 degrees anymore, I actually probably can concentrate a bit more with series. So I probably will do this a bit more often as time goes on, and hopefully, I don't know whether we'll finish it this year, because I know it's 540 chapters, so I guess we'll see. So yeah, until next time with some more Usogui. Actually, I hope you actually have enjoyed the entire stream. A tiny bit, like the most minimalist bit. I can read a bit more than I can speak. That's the only thing. But then my kanji's pretty shit too. I have like I know bits and bobs. I'm learning at the moment actually, because I thought I might as well learn, because there was certain. Oh shit! I was worried if I was getting the pronunciation correct. That's why I kept repeating myself constantly. I have to get my pronunciation down to a T. I think pronunciation also helps. I learned Spanish, and Spanish actually has a lot of pronunciation to it. Thanks. I actually didn't know. That's actually really nice. Thank you so much. Pronunciation is actually really a massive thing in Spanish. So I think if you learn Spanish, it does also then help Japanese at the same time, because you kind of do get used to pronunciations. Because Spanish has like so many pronunciations during sentences. You're like, my brain. So if you actually learn both, you kind of can gather one from the other. If that makes sense. It's kind of cool in that way. So yeah. I will hopefully actually learn Japanese at some point. Like, I need to read a load of shit that's not being translated. And I need to lock in and learn Japanese. So yeah, thank you though. That's actually really kind of you to say. So yeah, I will hopefully be back at some point this week with some more Usogui, I think, because I think the weather's now improving, so I actually don't have to like have a mild heat stroke in my room. So until then, if you actually have enjoyed the entire show as a whole, and as always, do leave a follow on Twitch. It does help quite a bit. If you follow on YouTube, oh wait, no. You actually have enjoyed the entire show as a whole on YouTube as well, and as always, thank you so much, fellow Brit as well. It's actually nice to meet a fellow Brit. Most everyone I meet is actually American, but it's actually nice to meet a fellow Brit as well. Thank you so much. Actually have then enjoyed the entire stream as a whole as well. And as always, leave a like on YouTube as well. Does help quite a bit. Leave a sub as well. Both do help quite a lot. Also, thank you so much actually stopping by as well. Actually have then enjoyed the entire stream. As always, follow me on Twitter as well. Helps quite a bit. Also, actually will then know when these streams are live and any other streams I may do as well. So yeah, until next time with some more Usogui. See you guys then. Bye for now.